Hello there, do you want to make macaroni and cheese?
It tastes good, so yes.
Well then, let's begin. Before making any meal, what I like to do is make sure I have all the necessary items ready. For this, you will need 2 boxes of Kraft macaroni and cheese, a pot with a lid, small, a stirring utensil, preferably with holes in it, butter, milk, and a fork. To start with, you fill the water up to a little below the midway point. That's good enough. This is a gas stove, so you want to turn on the vent fan for safe measures. Once filled, set the pot on the stove and set the temperature to high. Now you want to open both macaroni and cheese boxes. Take out the cheese packet and now you want to pinch the tops and shake it a bit so that it all collects at the bottom. You can usually tell it's ready when the steam begins to come out from the lid. As soon as it begins to bubble, that's when you want to add the noodles. Now you stir for the time being. And you want to make sure that you're getting those corners. You're not just going back and forth or in circles. Don't go crazy, just stir it up. Keep those noodles churning. Takes practice.
Yes, I can tell.
Now would be a good time to taste test some of the noodles. What you want to do is grab as few as you can and rinse it under water.
Alright.
Now that we're finished, we set the temperature to off and take them, and then dump all the water out this time. Put the lid back on first. Now just hold down the lid and keep pouring until it stops dripping. It may take a little bit of time, but if you're wearing glasses, you might find your glasses fogging up in the steam. I speak from experience. If it just keeps dripping, you can stop whenever. Also, some noodles may have collected at the top while pouring, so what you'd want to do is jam the lid like this to try to get most of those noodles off there. It's up and down. That's it. Place it back on the stove, and always have your handle facing away. Important cooking tip. Now take the lid off, and now we add a slice of butter.
It's good enough?
Yes.
Yeah.
Use the edges. Now you want to stir that butter up in with the noodles. Now with the butter mixed in, we take our cheese packets and tear the empty sides where the cheese hasn't collected and pour them both in. Now stir the two together. And again, don't forget the corners. You want to get the cheese over all the noodles. And it may stick from time They stick to the spoon, so I like to use a fork to scrape it off. Save any that collect on there. Though I wouldn't suggest the banging. Keep stirring. Mixing it well. Now the final ingredient we have to add is the milk. You can pour in a little just to make it a little wet, or you can pour a bit more to give it a sort of cheesy fluid at the bottom. I rather like it, so I do that.
Would that be considered a little?
Add a bit more. I suggest you add a bit more for this round.
That more?
That might be good. Now you stir it one last time. Don't forget the corner. And there you have it. Kraft macaroni and cheese. Some people say that this is not good macaroni and cheese, and that they prefer the restaurant or homemade stuff. Me, I prefer this kind, whatever they say.
That a good enough stir?
Yep, and with that, we are done. All that's left to do is serve ourselves. With that, after cooling down your meal, you are now ready to eat it. Have fun and enjoy!